Finding profitable wholesalers and actually building relationships with these people and companies has been one of the hardest parts for me and the wholesale side of my business. So what I decided to do was I signed up for the ASD Trade Show, affordable shopping destination, which is held in Las Vegas at the end of July every year. Now, at the show, there's going to be hundreds of vendors that work with not only brick and mortar retailers, but they also work with online retailers such as myself. And I'm going to be able to meet these distributors firsthand and see their products myself. Now, in this video, I'm going to be covering two articles that are found on the ASD Trade Show website that really helped me formulate a strategy going into this trade show. Now, even though I am a first timer, I understand the importance of having a strategy and plan in place to make the most out of this event. And hopefully any newcomers and first timers like myself will find some value in these articles. Now, before I actually get into these two articles, I wanted to just make a little public announcement that anyone who follows me or is watching this video that's going to be there and wants to meet up, definitely let me know. You can comment in the descriptions below, or you can just reach out to me via email or in the Facebook group. Would definitely love to hold a mini meetup, and I'm always loving to expand my network of other Amazon sellers. Okay, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the very first point is having an idea of what to source before actually going into this. So in this article, they get more specific. They say to have an idea of specific products and to search Google and Pinterest for what might be popular come at the end of Q4, which I think that's a great idea. But the approach I'm actually taking is I have certain categories that I want to sell on Amazon that I either currently sell in or that I want to sell on. And I plan on hitting these distributors up first. And that's my plan of attack. Now, they also mentioned price checking Walmart and Amazon for prices, which I think is fine, but I have a software that can allow me to scan catalogs quickly, which I've already covered on this channel. So I definitely plan on utilizing that software as well. Point number two, which elaborates on point number one, is just matching up the vendors to the items that you want before going into this. Now, what I think is really cool about the ASD Trade Show is when you're signing up, they actually match you with particular suppliers and vendors that are going to be there, but with the categories that you select in your sign up. So there's still going to be a little bit of work involved on narrowing down who you might want to hit first, and that's something I plan on doing, but I thought that was really interesting that they would do that for us. And the last point is just budgeting properly. So this may seem like common sense, but I'm really glad that they mentioned it because this show is 4 days. I'm going to be there 3 of the 4 days. And the last thing I want to happen is to find a particular supplier day 3 and I've spent all of my budget on day 1 and day 2 and I don't have capital to invest with that distributor come day 3. So that's the last thing I want to happen. And I think just me being aware of it going into this will help me be more self-aware of budgeting appropriately. Okay, so now this next article has a little bit of a different approach. It's written from the perspective of a seasoned retailer. He's been to several trade shows before, and he's just more or less talking about what to expect out of a trade show. And I think that's really important, just going into anything, knowing what to expect or what to hope to get out of it. And the first point is you actually get to meet the sales rep behind the company. So every wholesaler I have now in my business, every distributor, every supplier, I've met via just emailing online. I really don't know who's behind the email, but at this show, I get to actually talk with them, make a first impression, give them my business card, which I think this part of the business is going to be even more important in the future than it is now, just establishing relationships. And I'm really looking forward to expanding those going into this. So, and the last point of this article is you actually get to see the items on hand and the quality of the items. So especially when making larger minimum order quantities, I think this is extremely important. It will help me feel a little better about making maybe larger purchases. And the last thing I want in my business is to find a great supplier, find an item that's going to kill it in Q4. I start getting all these orders and then I get all of these returns because of some kind of quality issue. And not only will this hurt my margins, but it could potentially put my Amazon account in jeopardy. So I think that's a huge point to take away from this one as well. Now, that's pretty much it, guys, about this video. I will go ahead and leave a link to all of the articles in the description below, as well as a link to the trade show. I hope you guys found some value in this one, and I will see you guys next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. And feel free to join that Facebook group in the description below where I'm in there every day helping people out, talking and communicating. Next video, I'm going to be going over my private label product, and so stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next one.